Legend Mick Foley, and you are watching C-RadTV here, right here on YouTube. Have a nice day.
This is Cody Diener, and you are watching C-RadTV on YouTube. And just like Cody Diener, C-RadTV lives by two simple words. Just give her, yeah.
How's it going, guys? It's Brad C at a WWE Smackdown review from May 14th. The go-home Smackdown to Money in the Bank. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we start off SmackDown with boring fuckface Roman Reigns coming out. So Roman comes out, same boring entrance as before, same edited reaction as Raw since they're in England, and it was a 5-hour difference, and it was a pre-taped episode. So Roman comes out to the ring. Roman Reigns, I got some unfinished business from Monday night. Roman Reigns, I don't want to wait till Sunday to address business. Of course you don't want to wait Sunday, Roman. You just want to get shit over and done with now. Roman Reigns, I want to do this right now. I literally just said that, you dumb fuck. Roman Reigns, I got issues with Elias to address. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Roman Reigns, welcome to Mr. Smackdown Live. Wait, Roman, I thought you said you were addressing business with Elias. Not addressing business with Elias with Miz. Fucking learn the difference, you dumb fuck. 1-on-1, not 2-on-1, dumb shit. So Miz's music hits and Miz comes out to the ring. Miz goes on, he promotes his match against Shane McMahon for Money in the Bank. And then Miz says that when Shane is locked in a steel cage with him Sunday, Shane won't be able to dodge him. So then Shane McMahon's music hits, and then Shane McMahon comes out with Elias. So Shane goes on and says that Miz isn't the wild card tonight, and that Miz being on SmackDown disgusts him. So then Shane goes on and says that Miz is banned from SmackDown Live and the O2 Arena. Alright, Shane, that last one you're over-exaggerating. You have no authority to ban Miz from O2. Vince ain't gonna give you that. Your daddy ain't gonna give you that much power, Shane. Good try. You can do one of the two, but you can't do both. So then Elias goes on and says that Vince made him biggest acquisition in SmackDown history, and that Roman won't learn why Sunday. So Shane goes on and says that they will go and make Roman and Miz leave the ring. And then Shane goes on again and says that they know a few people in the back that hate their guts. I can think of 1,000,000 people that hate Roman Reigns' guts, that's for damn sure. But good luck trying to make Roman Reigns leave the ring. Because Roman won't do it since he's fucking entitled to everything. Because he's Vince's golden boy. So then Daniel Bryan's music hits, and then the SmackDown Tag Team Champions Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan come out with Shane and Elias. All four ghosts around the ring. All four get in the ring and brawl ensues into a 2-on-2, 4-on-2 brawl. So then the Usos music hits, and then the Usos come out to the aid of Miz and Roman Reigns. So Usos are taking advantage of that wild card rule. So Usos go, they take out everybody. Then Eric Rowan goes, he takes out both of them. Roman and Miz then fight back, all four of them clear the ring. All four stand tall. And then we find out after commercial break backstage that Shane McMahon has sanctioned later in the night a 4-on-3 handicap match to ensue, where it's Shane McMahon, Elias, Daniel Bryan, and Eric Rowan against the team of the Usos and Roman Reigns, and that Miz is banned from ringside. And if Miz shows up at all, then the cage match between Miz and Shane Sunday is officially off. So Shane really is going all in on this Miz is banned from SmackDown thing. But that ain't gonna stop Miz, will it? But continuing on, that is later on the show. So continuing on, next up we get a fatal 4-way match with Randy Orton versus Mustafa Ali versus Andrade Cien Almas and the Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor. And of course all four of these men are competing in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match Sunday. So before the match, Randy goes on, grabs the mic, he sets a ladder up in the ring, and then Randy goes, he says that Sunday he will become Mr. Money in the Bank for a second time. Because Randy has won this match before, 2013. Randy went on to become WWE Champion, and that officially signaled his heel turn in 2013. So then when Andrade and Selena came out, Selena says that everyone is super sensitive to spoilers these days. Now, just people are super sensitive oversensitive in general, Selena. So then Selena goes on and mentions two famous TV and movies that people are getting super sensitive over for spoilers. Those two being Game of Thrones and the Avengers Endgame. Oh, look, another Avengers Endgame reference. Avengers is probably still going to pass James Cameron's Avatar in the box office. But that is for another time. Let's continue on. So then Andrade grabs the mic and Andrade says that Sunday he will become Mr. Money in the Bank. So it's just Randy and Andrade saying they're just going to become Mr. Money in the Bank. But anyway, to the matchup. Highlights of the match. Randy's stomps were good along with his power slam. Mustafa's pop-up dropkick was good along with his tornado DDT and his head scissors. Finn's double leg into the stomp was good along with his enziguri. Andrade's double knees in the corner was good along with his ladder strikes. Well, keep in mind, it's a fatal four-way match. It's no disqualification, so those are legal. You can only win by pin or submission. Mustafa's super kick was good along with his diving crossbody into the ladder. Finn's sling blade followed by a missile drop kick into the ladder was also good. Mustafa's Hurricane Rana was good. Then Randy hits an RKO to Mustafa. Andrade's springboard drop kick was also good. Finn's cannonball dive was also good too, which leads to the match ending. Andrade would then hit the hammerlock DDT on Finn Balor. Andrade gets the 3 count for the win. So then after the match, Andrade grabs the ladder. He sets it up in the middle of the ring. Andrade climbs up the ladder looking to unhook the briefcase. You're supposed to do that Sunday, not now. So then Ricochet's music hits, and then Ricochet runs out to the ring. Ricochet he goes on the apron. He jumps off the top rope onto the ladder, climbs up. Ricochet then attacks Andrade for a post-match assault. Ricochet knocks Andrade off the ladder. Ricochet climbs to the top. Ricochet unhooks the briefcase, the men's briefcase. And then Ricochet walks away with the briefcase. Ricochet, you're not supposed to do that till Sunday. You gotta wait 5 days. Ricochet, take that briefcase, walk your ass back to the ring, and climb up that ladder and put it back up the top. And wait till Sunday. Bad boy. Bad. Bad little Ricochet. So then next up, Charlotte Flair's music hits, and then Charlotte Flair comes out. So Charlotte then goes on and says that her rivalry with Becky Lynch will end Sunday with her as SmackDown Women's Champion, so it's just a quick promo. And then they aired a promo for Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair at Money in the Bank, which chronicles Becky and Charlotte's journey in NXT together, followed by Becky and Charlotte's rivalry that started in 2015 and still going. Mainly because Charlotte Flair keeps getting handed undeserved title opportunities, instead of letting somebody else have a turn with the title. But yeah, let's just continue on. So next up, we get our 4-on-3 handicap match, and if Miz shows up, the cage match is officially off Sunday. So we have Shane McMahon, Elias, and the SmackDown Tag Team Champions Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan against the team of the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, and Boring Fuckface. Of course, with Boring Fuckface, he came out. This time, he got no reaction. It was complete quiet. Damn. I guess everyone really doesn't want to give Roman a reaction now. Honestly, folks, here's what we can do. We cannot buy his merchandise. We cannot watch his segments. We could boo him. We could cheer him. We could boo. We could give him no reaction. We could talk as much shit we want about him on Twitter and YouTube and Facebook. In the end, none of it matters. Because Vince McMahon will still shove Roman Reigns down our throats regardless. But anyway, to the matchup. Highlights and Roman fails in the match. Daniel's drop toe hold was good along with Jimmy's enziguri. Daniel's fickle kicks in the corner were also good along with slow drop kick to the knee. Eric's knee drop was good along with Elias's knee drop. Shane McMahon's strikes were meh. I mean, it's Shane McMahon. Jay's enziguri was good. And then the enziguri would then lead to Jay tagging in Roman Reigns. Roman then goes on. He does his BS Superman comeback. The punches, the boots, the clothesline, so his strikes were still fake as shit. Roman then does his 10 clotheslines, the shit in the corner. Roman's selling throughout the match looked like trash. Elias's high knee was good along with Eric's body slam. Roman's Samoa drop looked meh. Jay then hits 4 super kicks. Elias hits the drift away on Jimmy Uso. Jay then hits a 5th super kick. Daniel then hits the running knee on Jey Uso, but Roman Reigns breaks up the pin at 2 because, it's not a Roman Reigns match without spamming the shit out of kickouts. Roman then hits a stupid man punch outside the ring to Eric Rowan, but while that's all happening, Shane McMahon would climb to the top rope. He hit the coast to coast on Jey Uso. Shane McMahon gets the 3 count for the win. So Shane still gets the win regardless. So then after the match, all 4 men would then circle up around Jey Uso's knocked out carcass and gearing up for post-match assault. And then the Miz's music hits, and then the Miz comes out to strike with a chair. Miz strikes Elias with the chair, officially signaling post-match assault. Then he strikes Eric Rowan with the chair and Daniel Bryan. Shane then goes on and retreats. When Miz came out, Corey Graves on the commentary goes on and says Miz is a coward. Bitch, if Shane McMahon was in Miz's position, he would have done the exact same thing. Quit sucking Shane off, you dumb fuck. So then Jay goes on, he hits the super kick on Daniel Bryan. Roman then goes and hits the spear on Eric Rowan. Well, we still gotta make Roman look strong entering Sunday. All 4 stand tall. Will Roman stand tall Sunday? Probably more than likely. That shovel's gonna be in full effect Sunday on Elias. Because we know Roman's gonna bury Elias. Because John Cena did it. And John Cena can't have everything to himself. Roman's gotta have everything Cena has too. So then after that, we get a Firefly shithouse segment. The same shithouse segment we saw on Raw Monday. We'll have to wait and see what this means for Bray Wyatt. Well, Bray's supposed to be competing in matches soon, so we'll get to see some of his in-ring ability still. But still, Firefly shithouse is a waste of Bray Wyatt's potential. He deserves better than this. So then after that, we get to our main event, which is a women's tag team match. We get the team of Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville versus the Kabuto Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. Yes, that is what they're calling their tag team now, the Kabuto Warriors. And of course, they are accompanied by their manager, Paige. And also during this match, we have the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, our women's tag team champions on commentary, who have still looked weak as shit. I think this is the first time in a couple weeks we saw them on TV. It's like, wait, why are we not having them on TV? Like, aren't they supposed to be better champions? Like, they speak English pretty well. Like, I'm not sure what the fuck is the excuse now from Vince. Like, seriously, Vince, what is the excuse now with the Iconics on why they're not being on TV? Like, how many creams did they put in the coffee? How many did they put in? Because we all know this fucking company is petty and they'll find any fucking excuse to waste somebody. We all know that's true. To the matchup, though. Highlights of the match. Asuka's pump knee was good along with Kairi's basement drop kick. Kairi's diving forearm from the apron was also good along with her hip attack. On Asuka's hip attack on the apron. Kairi's crossbody was good along with her dragon screw leg whip. Mandy's pump knee was good along with Sonya's head toss. Mandy's backbreaker was pretty okay too. Asuka's drop kick followed by the German release is also good. Leads to the match ending. Mandy goes for a pin. Asuka counters with a roll-up. Asuka gets the 3 count for the win. So yeah, Mandy Rose looked weak entering Money in the Bank Sunday. And Asuka and Kairi Sane build momentum. Could they potentially get a women's tag team title match in the future? We will have to wait and see. But hold up, we ain't done yet. Because next up, we have a segment to end the show. We have the Kevin Owens Show. And Kevin's guest is WWE Champion Kofi Kingston. So this segment starts off with Kofi Kingston first coming out to the ring. So Kofi beats Kevin to the punch. Kofi, you're supposed to wait till Kevin introduces you first. Not the other way around. So Kofi goes, he then decides to introduce Kevin Owens for Kevin's own show. I don't think that's how it works for a talk show, but okay. So then Kevin Owens no-shows. So then Kofi goes on, he says that he wonders if Kevin wasn't out here tonight because Kevin is scared of Kofi. I highly doubt that, Kofi. I highly doubt that. So then Kevin Owens appears on the Titantron. So Kevin goes on, he says Kofi accomplished his dream at WrestleMania. But Sunday at Money in the Bank, his dream will be over and reality will officially set in. And then Kevin says that Kofi is only champion because of the New Day and his reign will end Sunday. Kevin, you just said Kofi's dream will be over. The words dream over, that's already a catchphrase. That's Velveteen Dream's line. You just stole Velveteen's line. You just stole dream over from Velveteen Dream. You better hope that God Velveteen doesn't come to SmackDown when he gets called up, because if he finds out you stole his line, he gonna come whoop your ass. So then Kevin Owens goes on, he shows highlights of him terrorizing the roster throughout his entire tenure on the main roster from 2015 to now, to show Kofi what Kevin is truly capable of. So then Kofi goes, he immediately clears the ring, ready for a fight. And then Kevin Owens' music hits, and then Kevin Owens comes down the stage, refusing to enter the ring. So then Kofi gets out of the ring, he charges up the ramp and goes after Kevin Owens, and a brawl ensues. So then Sami Zayn then comes out to the aid of Kevin Owens to make a 2-on-1 attack. Xavier Woods then comes out to try and even the odds, but the numbers game comes into play. So then Kevin goes, he traps Kofi Kingston in the corner, and then Kevin then tells Kofi he'll do his worst to him Sunday, and then Kevin leaves. As Kevin leaves, Kofi fights back on Sami. Kofi hits the Trouble in Paradise on Sami Zayn while Kevin watches, as Kofi sends a message to Kevin Owens Sunday ahead of their WWE title match. Who will stand tall in this? Will Kofi's Cinderella title run continue? Or will the clock strike midnight on Kofi Kingston? We'll have to wait and see Sunday, as that ends another episode of SmackDown. So yeah, overall, this SmackDown episode is pretty meh. It was a meh episode. I mean, it's a go-home show. What else is new? It was a better show than Raw, for sure, without a doubt. So overall, SmackDown, 3.5 out of 10. Almost the exact same show, slightly better than Raw. So yeah. And oh, by the way, if anyone doesn't believe the situation in the ratings is bad, I shot the rating chart right on the screen for you to show you how bad the ratings are. You can see where it was at its peak and how it slowly has gone downhill. It just shows how much of a shit show this company is. Like, we've offered Vince every solution in the book, but Vince will probably not do it because that would require brain cells. Like, I offer Vince 3 choices. Option A, blow it up, rebuild, bring on the youth movement. But that one will more than likely not happen because the term rebuilding does not exist in Vince's dictionary. Plus, Vince McMahon hates the word rebuilding. Just like every other English word in the dictionary that rubs Vince the wrong way. Option B is hand the company over to Triple H and have Paul Heyman and Shane McMahon take over creative and writing. But that one is also least likely to happen because Vince is an egotistic asswipe. But option number 3 is the most likely option. For option number 3, let's take a look at the ratings. See where it's the highest, around 1999-2000, the turn of the millennium. I'd say look back at those episodes of Raw and WWE in general in that timeline. Look at what made your company a success in that time and then use it now. I'm proposing this. Go back to your roots. Go back to what made you successful in that time span. Well, part of that time span was when the Stone Cold Steve Austin, Vince McMahon rivalry was at its peak. And we were also getting the start of the Stone Cold Rock rivalry. And that rivalry was money. Because a lot of wrestling fans still have that rivalry as their greatest rivalry to date. The greatest feud in WWE history. That's what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, look at that timeline. Look at what made your company successful in that timeline and use it now. Because like I said on Raw, Shit needs to change. And it needs to change fast and now. Because if you don't change and don't adapt, this company will not last 5 years. The only thing keeping it afloat is the Saudi Arabia shows. I'm not going to say the Fox deal yet because it's not known if they're going to get the Fox deal or not, or Fox is going to pull out. I'll tell you right now, if Fox pulls out, they're in massive, massive trouble. But yeah, I think I got on here. I addressed this rant on Monday. I addressed this rant on Monday. I might offer more solutions in the coming weeks, but we're going to have to wait and see. But yeah, that's all I got to say, folks. Hope everyone has a great day. Just decided to show the ratings to everybody in case everyone wants to know how bad it really is. So now everybody knows. But yeah, peace out.